Hi, this is Dave with antistate.ca. Decided to start doing kind of a video series of just talking about the news of Canada and what's going on, a little bit of just dime store analysis. And it's not the greatest quality video right now. I apologize. I'm working on that. But today I wanted to talk about the new Conservative Party television ads and really the message that they send, because the message they send is this message that all statists seem to send all the time. And there are 4 videos that came out, and the pundits want to talk about the 3 that are really attack videos, attack on Michael Ignatieff and Jack Layton. But, I think that's just the same kind of childish bullshit that we've seen from politicians for a long time. I mean, attack ads aren't anything new. They've been really around since politicians have been around, and they've been around for a long time. So the 4th video is the one I really want to talk about, because I think there's some content to it, and I think it's really worth mentioning because it exemplifies what statists do. The video really starts off portraying the message that the world is uncertain, and it's really too complex and scary for regular people to deal with, so you need us to do it. It starts off, and there's some video of some rioters around the world and a deep, scary voice saying, well, this stuff could come to Canada, and we're not immune from it. And there's also this video of a stock graph. I guess that's scary to Canadians, but not sure what the deal with that is. But once it moves on from the be afraid of the world and everything's uncertain and scary message, it kind of just shifts, and there's this video of Stephen Harper walking into work in his palace, accompanied by piano music, and it is a palace. People don't seem to realize this, but these bureaucrats, they don't work in offices or businesses like you or I, where they're actually, your workplace is designed to be economically efficient and make money. They work in palaces, and their palaces paid for by your money. So we have Stephen Harper walking to work in his palace. There's soft piano music and kind of a little bit getting it done music on your behalf. And you see him toiling away at his desk, writing some stuff down. And there's kind of a list of claims and accomplishments that essentially it's all about how the government is taking credit for spending your money. $62 billion to fight the recession, for instance. Is $62 billion stolen from you or your children? I mean, anybody can spend other people's money. It's not a talent. And the things that they spend it on aren't saving the economy or saving society or anything like that. The things that they spent the stimulus money on, $62 billion of minor projects that they can smear around to try to buy votes for the next election. Not only does stimulus not work, I mean, when you do prop up the businesses that are rightfully failing, all you're doing is extending unsustainable investment trajectories and not letting the economy recover in a proper way. Not only does stimulus not work to fix the economy, it's the cheapest and easiest excuse to waste your money on whatever schemes they think are appropriate at the time, because any spending could be called stimulating the economy. I mean, if we created this new work program, public work program, and we just took people's money from them and took it to hire some other people, and they dug holes and filled them in again, didn't add anything to the economy. We could argue it's stimulus because though they're going to take that wage and they're going to buy it in a store, or they're going to use it in a store and get products and goods and all that other kind of stuff. But what they don't realize is it's taken from someone else, so there's no growth from it. It's just moving money around and being ridiculous about it. So after bragging about a bunch of spending in this video and how our deficit isn't as big as other countries' deficits, well, big deal. We didn't have a deficit when Harper started. Telling us about this in this deep, reassuring voice, plucked out of like an 80s Reagan-esque campaign ad. Morning in America, everything is okay type thing. Assures us that Harper will keep us on the right path with his perfect future, his strong leadership, and so on. The ad really does the things that a statist ad should do. It makes you afraid about the uncertainty in the world. the economy with the scary stock graphs and these people rioting. Maybe they have a good reason to riot, frankly. And then it presents the state, or in this case, the Conservative Party, who is the main policymaker in the state, as the provider of the only solution to the problem. And they think the solution to your problem is spending your money that they took away from you against your will. And, of course, the things that they're spending on turn out to be politically motivated, things that'll get them elected, which is why for every single stimulus project they have to have, before any money can be spent, they have to have a big government sign that says, oh, the Conservative Party is doing this, or it's the Canadian government's doing this, but the sign's blue. And there's a picture of Stephen Harper on it. I mean, everybody knows it's just taxpayer paid for propaganda for the Conservative Party. So, watching this and having a sense of reality about political parties and government, you should realize that the Conservative Party isn't interested in small government. They brag about spending. I mean, the entire video is bragging about spending other people's money. They're only interested in winning the next election and gaining jobs and influence for their friends.